Hey Mommy, so I'm at portfolio night and I'm going to be showing you what I did. So, this is my PAL book and I write the poems I've read this year in it, and then I draw different pictures. My latest one is Wild Strawberry, and this is what I drew. And then I have all these empty pages, but yeah, I like doing it, and we do it every Friday. Some of these are not finished yet because we kind of get rushed sometimes, but yeah. And then this is my science journal, and we do all this stuff. This is my favorite experiment we've done. Sink or float. It's plastic top floated, penny sinked, wooden bead floated, paper clip sinked, cork float, oil floated, water, and then, well, the water was the thing that we were doing on. And then this is my word work journal, and you get a sort of words. We started this recently, and you got a sort of words, and you would section it and stuff like that, and then like that, and then you go over here. I'm in the adjectives group, and you can get an adjective, your journal, and your packet with the words that you would sort. And I'm going to show you the rest of my stuff, and then I'll go on to the science program. This is my stories. So you'd have one thesis statement and three reasons, and you'd have to write 2 stories for each. And mine is about gay pride and lesbians. I like gay and lesbians, but pretty much it says people should be allowed to do whatever they want, and this just isn't that part. But I have many gay neighbors, and I'm not upset. Some people are against it and some people are not. And then in many ways I can understand why people don't want to be gay. But why do some just don't like the people that are gay? And this is the back where I store some stuff.
That's a very good point.
And then this is my history journal. And as you can see, I drew all these hot chocolates on here when we had free time. But anyway, I have all this different stuff. This is a web, which is a study web where you write all these facts, and then if they're connected to it, like it says, this person was mad, you connect it to, he was very mad, or something like that. So you can see some of them are connected. It was on John Smith, and he was Pocahontas' wife, I think.
Wait, he was Pocahontas' wife? No.
Wait, what?
You said
it's husband, sorry. I was thinking.
And what happened to John Smith?
He went back to England, but somebody told Pocahontas that he died.
That's right.
Sorry, why did I say wife? I don't know.
That's okay.
Anyway, this is an active reading journal, and with my book, the base of my book, you do all these crazy assignments, and then you write them down here. I'm going to show you my active reading. Wait here.
There's no reason to be all nervous when it's coming out fast. Just sit here talking to your parents. Relax.
You started. Okay, so this is my reading log by Cindy Quinn. I just drew on this really quickly, but it has all the books I've read. I've read 43 books, chapter books this year.
Holy cow, that's a lot of books.
Or like 41 or something. I read
Boxcar Children,
Series of Unfortunate Events, Court of Blood, Pandora, Gets Jealous, The Mysterious Benedict Societies, which is a huge book. It's like that. It's like that thick. And then all these other books that I think it's going to kind of be boring to read all of them. But right now I'm reading the first book for Harry Potter, and it's really good so far. Oh yeah. So yeah. And then we have all these different books, like picture books. This is supposed to say poetry, but it faded. Animal books, which I was reading this today, and it was really interesting. We found all these animal facts, and it was loud reading. I was reading my chapter books during that time. These are books that we actually made in class, like The Untold Story. This is from last year though, but I want to show you what I did. So they give you a little script of the story, and you'd have to draw it out. And let's see.
Can you show me some drawings that you did?
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to get to. I did it with this boy named Daniel.
I know Daniel.
Yeah.
You probably drew the guys with swords killing other people, right?
This is what I drew.
Nice.
He helped me out by drawing the clouds, the lightning, and the flags, burning flags. And then I drew the people, and I actually messed up on this part. But when I erased it, looks like his soul's coming out, which is kind of weird.
That's cool. It looks like
and it feels weird though because I made like the red team all losing. But anyway, skinny books, which means basically like little chapter books like Nancy Drew, Marvin Redpost, fables. I was reading this today, which I really like, and other books, like biographies, stuff like that.
Who's
Okay.
Madame Curie?
Marie Curie. She discovered radium.
So she was a scientist, wasn't she?
Yeah, and she died of a lot of years of radium.
Yeah, she was known actually as Madame Curie also, even though her name is Marie Curie, she was known as Madame Curie.
I did this. This is my Writer's Workshop folder, and it has all the stuff I've done for the past year, like my published stories. And I want to read you a story I'm doing now. Do you want me to read it?
Yes, please.
And the story is called Finding Bigfoot. And I personally think it's like
Finding Bigfoot?
Yeah. Okay. Dear Diary, today our teacher put us in partners for our reports. I sort of got sidetracked because I was already thinking about what my report should be on. Right then, my friend Otto came over to my desk and told me that he was going to be my partner. We went over to his house after school. When we got there, we told his mom we were going to be working on our report up in the treehouse that he built with his father. We set our bags down, got a bag of chips and 2 cans of Coke, and off we went. So Otto said, crunching on some chips, what should we do our report on? Well, I've heard a lot of people that have done their report on lots of different stuff like myths, such as like Nessie or Bigfoot or something like that, and they get a lot of money. Maybe a chance to be on the newspaper or even TV. Hey Otto, I said, I have an idea for our report. What? Bigfoot. And then later on, class, our teacher, Mr. Luxon, announced, we're all going to share what the topic of our reports is. So Brooke and Otto, why don't you start? As soon as we heard our names, we knew that was the sign to get up. As we walked, all the kids were staring at us. It put a lot of pressure on me. Mr. Luxon came and whispered, start whenever you're ready, okay? I said, well, okay. Hello, class. Me and Otto are going to do our report on, well, go on, said Mr. Luxon. Bigfoot. You must be kidding, a boy said. We must be on a hidden camera show, a girl said while banging her fist on her desk laughing.
AKA Sasquatch.
Yeah. Well, that didn't work out as planned, Otto complained. Don't worry, we'll get our newspaper, and then look who's laughing now. But don't be sad, it's a Friday. After me and Otto ordered some pizza. After Otto and I ordered some pizza and watched the Adventures, we got some research on Bigfoot. Brooke, I started tossing. I have an idea. Well, we could make a video of us catching Bigfoot. I don't know, Otto. Well, Bigfoot usually comes out at night, so we could have our own stakeout. I'm in, I yelled. It gets really funny when they're doing the stakeout. Class, Mr. Watson said, you all know that winter break starts in just a couple of days, so I'm going to give you 2 weeks. 2 weeks, class, to do our report. Today, you have all day to think about how you are going to organize and present your report. Finally, it was a Friday. We were going to organize and present our report. Finally it was a Friday, and winter break was waiting right around the corner for us. And finally, the night of the stakeout. But first, we had to set up. 10, check. Flashlight, check. Sleeping bags, check. Coke, check. Pizza, check. Video games, check. Wait a minute, Otto. We're bringing our video games? Yeah, I said, something to entertain us in case Bigfoot gets stuck in traffic. Otto, your brain is like the size of a peanut almost. You're so dumb sometimes. I'll take that as a compliment, Otto said. Pretty funny. Brooke, you should thank me for sacrificing to set up the stakeout while he was just lying down. All you did was order the pizza and told your mom to put up the tent. Why should I thank you? Anyway, after pizza, Otto set up a video camera with his tripod that he got for Christmas to make a video diary of the stakeout. and action. Okay, so hello people watching this. So we're gonna try to find Bigfoot. Wait. I didn't get any pictures. What, Brooke? Shut up, Otto. This could be it. We heard rustling in the bushes. Nice, scoot forward a little. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Sorry.
It's okay.
We heard rustling in the bushes. TV, here we come. Then right at the moment, we saw a tall black figure. It's Bigfoot. You guys, can you come out for a sec? Oh my god, Bigfoot talks. They started screaming. We screamed and kicked, and we were in the tent, screaming and gasping, and the tragedy struck. Our tent! As we watched the darkening shadow of Bigfoot, Otto kicked his foot right through the tent. When we got out, it turned out to be Otto's dad. Otto said on the bright side, I got it on tape. That day we showed the video to our class and everybody was laughing, even Mr. Wilson. Please read your report. I've had enough laughing for today, Mr. Wilson said. Okay. Well, Thursday, December 12th, Brooke, as in me, had an idea to do a report on Bigfoot, as if we thought Bigfoot was real and he was in our backyard. It was Otto's dad, but me and Otto will continue to find Bigfoot and never give up. That is my story.
Nice.
And I also drew this picture.
And there's some more of your beautiful artwork.
I did this all by myself.
I figured. Nice. That's Bigfoot, right? The one on the right.
Devil in nature. Okay, I'm going to show you some of the stuff like my history.
Hi, Mommy.
So these are some of the books we're reading. Right now we're reading The Giant Slayer, and this is kind of a weird book because there's this girl who has a friend that got polio, which is kind of sad so far, but it's supposed to be a really good adventure book. Liar and Spy, which we already read, but we really like it. It's about these two boys, and they're trying to, they think their neighbor's really nice and ordinary, but he's actually kind of a thief or a bad person. Joy of the West is about this Eskimo girl, and she has a friend in San Francisco that she's trying to get to, and she has to help and train all these wolves to help her get there without getting hurt or something. Hand in Hand, which is about Ted Black man who changed America. I think I know all. I don't think I know that one or that one. Oh wait, Jackie Robinson.
Yeah, Martin Luther King.
And Obama.
Yeah.
Barack Obama.
Those are interesting drawings.
What is this one and that one? I don't know.
I believe that, let me see, who is he? He's, I know who he is, and I can't think of his name, but he has very white hair and a white beard, and I know him as well, but I can't think of his name.
Oh, and also, today we wrote Happy Portfolio Night, and I did that.
You did that? That's your writing?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Actually, Skyward put that part and the smiley face, but I put that down and drew
very nice. You realize you spelled all the words wrong.
I know.
Alex, I think is always going to be interested in science.
I'm also just to show you just some of the stuff in the classroom. These are stress things, so if we can't pay attention, we can swing some of these. You can attach these to the leg of your chair, and then you can kick back. You can kick your legs, and it will bounce off. So then you have a little fun thing to do. And we have these stress balls, and then we have these bean bags, which are you can go like that. And
is that made out of pants of the jeans?
I think so. Or Miss Cohen just bought it from the fabric store. These are trees, and you take apart from the poem. This is mine, and what you were supposed to do is you dip your straw in watercolor, and then you put it at the edge of your paper and go, and you blow it so it would make a line.
Oh.
And I kind of painted over a little bit of it, but you can still see those. It got really thin, and I had a really big trunk, so I needed to fix that.
And it says, what does it say? It says,
spades pick up leaves, no
better than spoons.
And bags fall leaves as light as balloons.
Nice.
And then this is our carry-on.
And what's a spade?
gardening tool.
It's like a shovel.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. This is our periodic table. We were just learning about it, and this is also our mixtures and solutions, where we have a topic in our science, and when we're reading science, we might find some interesting words, and if we find them, we put them on a post-it, and we put them in whatever letter they go with.
Nice.
Hey.
Oh, and here's Skylar and her lovely family. There's Molly and
My
Declan.
mom's in the last store video.
Elizabeth's in NYC, so we're going to be sharing this with her later.
Hope you're having fun.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Okay.
Hi.
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 You gonna be at soccer tomorrow? Excellent.
Heck yeah.
I saw Yukina, and Yukina's
No,
not
not,
there. I mean, yeah,
Saturday.
right. You're gonna be at soccer
Yeah, I hope
tomorrow.
it's this
You'll be the
nice.
only one.
Hopefully it'll be this nice.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
So this is our history flip books, where we have Hernando Cortez, and I did a rap on him. But this is our flip book. The purpose: Cortez set out to sail. His goal was to make Mexico a Christian nation. He came from Spain in 1485. The trip was not pleasant. There was a lot of violence. Velquiz, or Velquiz, was to draw Cortez's permission to sail. Cortez consisted of 550 soldiers, 100 sailors, 16 horsemen, and 666 people in all, including 10 brass guns, 4 small cannons. That's 716 things that he brought with him. Hernando Cortez traveled by boat. He headed to one of the greatest cities in America, Texano, I don't know. And the ruler in that place was Moctezuma, and he didn't really like him, and neither did Hernando Cortez. Didn't like him either. So, and also...
Yeah, they don't look like they're getting along very well.
Yeah. That's actually just some of the townspeople. Moctezuma is not in this picture. But Moctezuma has the legend that he drank 50 cups of hot chocolate, like bitterness, a day.
Wow.
And, the trip was harsh and violent. When Hernando Cortez... excuse me. When he met the Aztecs, they fled to I don't know how to say that, but startled by other tribes, joined in being allies. It took him weeks to probably over a month to get there. The land was different than what he expected, or what it used to be like. It was dry and canyon-like. It wasn't very expected. True fact. Every year they have something called a Valador ceremony. They take a wooden pole about 100 feet tall and hang people from it so they can be honored and fly like the Aztec gods. And that's what it kind of looks like.
I've seen that.
And then, where am I? I just drew tons of eyes. I don't know why, but... And this is my friend who drew this. Cortez set out to explore because he wanted to make Mexico a Christian nation, and he also wanted to get gold, but it just says and gold. The people he met looked very different from him. Different skin color, different clothing, and even different language. Niltzi, and that means hello in Aztec. Hernando Cortez set out to make Mexico a Christian nation, and he succeeded. The result was almost all the Aztecs being extinct. If you're asking, did Hernando survive or die? Well, unfortunately died on his journey. And then...
You can see a tombstone RIP right there.
Yeah, and these are the Aztecs, like thinking. Okay,
Nice.
There's this one, Francisco Pizarro, Francisco Velquiz de Coronado, San Champagne, stuff like that.
Okay, let's sign off on the camera for right now, even though we've got more stuff. So I'm just getting tired of holding it.
Bye.
So say goodbye to Mommy.
Bye.
Say I love you.
Bye.
Goodbye, Mommy. We love you. We're sure here. Bye.
Can I go get something else?